Hey everybody, Spencer Jones here with Jones and Get Fit, here with you another week, bringing you our live cooking show. That's right, the live cooking show where I should say, bring all of you a healthy, tasty recipe that your whole family's gonna like. And the best part, they're easy. One of the goals that I have with these live cooking shows is that it's something you can make that's not going to take a ton of prep work. Now, there are a couple recipes that do take a bit of prepping, right? Because, you know, we like expanding ourselves or maybe challenging yourself. But most of them are fairly basic, fairly easy recipes, but that are going to explode in your mouth with ooey, gooey, tasty wonderfulness, deliciousness, whatever it is for that meal that's going to make it go boom! Amazing! That's the goal. So, today we are going to bring you, well, first of all, before we get to that, Happy New Year's, everybody! This is our New Year's show. I should have a hat with like streamers, but I'm slacking, I'm boring, I'm sorry. I should have planned farther ahead. I apologize. But, Happy New Year's, it's 2018 as we're recording this, so yay! I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Hopefully none of you are hungover, because that's just, yeah, no, I'm feeling good, I'm awesome. I didn't have a drink last night, so it helps. Any case, what we're gonna make today is something that's perfect for winter time. It's perfect for the cold days. It was a high of 1 degree today. It was a whopping 1 degree in Wisconsin. Yay! We got above zero. It's so wonderful. Yay! So what we're making is something that's perfect for winter time, and it is a white chicken chili. Raise your hand if you like white chicken chili. Let's see them. Let's see all your hands. Raise them up. Come on. You? Yeah, I see you. You like it. I know you do. Okay. Well, white chicken chili. This is going to be delicious and amazing and easy and all that good stuff, right? All the stuff we strive for with all of our recipes. Which reminds me, you can find all of our recipes on our website. Now, we do have a website currently and a blog where you can find our recipes, but we're consolidating it and we're making it, when I say we're, it's just me, I'm doing all this work, but Jones and Get Fit is getting a new website, so brand new website. I've been working on it over this break time. It should be set to release by next weekend, so be ready. And be on the lookout, and I'll let you know when it drops, but we should have a new website up where you can get easy access to all these recipes, split up by categories, right? So it's like your virtual cookbook right there that's healthy, easy to make, and all that good stuff, right? Plus, you'll get access to my ebook really easily that I wrote, to all the Jones and 4 mini-series videos, all on one website, all on one hub, so you can keep up with the Jones right here. Okay. So, enough about that. Let's get to our white chicken chili. So here's what you need to make this delicious meal. Your family's gonna love it. And you know what? I put it in the words. You should check it out because, you should tag your friends about this below or tell them about it because, let's be honest, you're not gonna wanna share this recipe. Well, you wanna share it with them. You're not gonna wanna give them any of this that you make because it's so dang good. You're gonna want it for yourself and maybe share with your family. Maybe. Okay, you're gonna need a little bit of oil. You're only going to need about a tablespoon. I'm using olive oil because that's what I have. You have canola oil or grapeseed oil, something like that. That's fine. Cayenne pepper. Yay, a little bit of that. You're going to need cumin, ground cumin. This is oregano. It's homemade, homegrown oregano. What? And dried. So, dried oregano. You need a little bit of chili powder. I have 3 red potatoes here. Whoa. Getting crazy here. You don't necessarily need the potatoes. Let me turn those lights on a little bit. You don't necessarily need the potatoes, but they'll be helpful if you do this one trick with them, and I'll share with you what that is. Then you're going to need 1 onion chopped up, 3 cloves of garlic chopped up. Can you smell it? Woo! It made me cry cutting that onion. Now, I have 1 poblano pepper chopped up, 1 can of corn. If you're using cobs of corn, awesome, good for you. You probably need 2 then. But this is 1 can of corn, kernels right there, 1 can of black beans, rinsed off, 1 can of white beans, all rinsed off. We got unsalted chicken broth. See, unsalted, that's the key. You can get salted if you want, sure, but then you're going to add sodium to your life. It gets crazy. You can get low sodium, I suggest that, or unsalted. All those are great options. And then 2 chicken breasts. Now, I slow cook the chicken breast in the slow cooker all day, and then they just fell apart like that. Look at that shredded, beautiful chicken breast. Oh, it's so wonderful. So it's 2 chicken breasts. It's about 1 pound worth, something like that, maybe a little more. If you like more chicken in your white chicken chili, then feel free. I'm going to try angling that, right? Then have more. If you don't, then don't have it. If you want other ingredients in it, you totally can. These are just options. This is what I'm making for it. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. First step, adjust your camera. I'm kidding, you don't have a camera to adjust, but I needed to. So, first, turn on the right burner. Don't turn on the rerun like I just did. It's off, we're good. So, we're turning that on about a medium-high heat right now, one of my favorite temps to go. And let that heat up just a little bit. And then we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Again, you could use canola oil, you could use grapeseed oil, and it really doesn't matter. I would avoid, what am I thinking of? Extra virgin olive oil. Avoid that though. That has a lower burn point, right? Smoking point. So you want to avoid that. So we're going to put in about a tablespoon's worth. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit. And you want to let that heat up. So as we're heating this up, oh, one thing I forgot to mention, you see my blender out here? My old blender? This has been sticking with me for like 3 or 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. That thing has been running, making me a shake every single day for, so like what, 3, no, more than that. 4 or 5 years now, something like that. It's crazy. Still holding up. It makes a god-awful sound, but it still works. And if you want the special little stuff that we're going to do to the white chicken chili, you'll need a blender or something like that. You know, they get those like, whatever, sticks that you stick in there. I don't know what it does. Whizzes it up, I guess. I don't have one of those. But we're going to use a blender. If you have that, that would work too. You'll know, if you're confused, you're like, Spencer, you're an idiot. You make no sense, Spencer. Whatever, it's okay. You'll understand. Trust me. The olive oil should be heated up. Anytime you put anything in a pan, 99% of the time, you put something in a pan, you want the oil to be hot. You want to hear that sizzle. So you just give it a little time. We gave it time. We want to hear the sizzle. With the garlic. Ooh, it sounds so good. Get all the rest of the garlic in there. Sizzling up already. Alright, now our 1 onion, chopped up. You hear that? You wish you could smell it. Oh my goodness, it's amazing! I love it! And all this is going to happen relatively quickly with most things we do. So we're going to let that cook. I'm just stirring it up. And we just want to get those onions translucent. So what that takes, it's on a medium-high heat. You're going to want to stir it about every couple, 30 seconds or so, minutes, something like that. You just don't want them to burn. So you're going to let that cook up, soften up, and the onions will turn translucent, right? Almost come see-through-ish, right? And if they don't, and you're like, my God, it's been forever, it's time to do it. If you're like, man, it's been like a minute, when are they done? Give it a little longer, right? It'll take like, 3-5 minutes, something like that. I like rushing stuff on the show because I just like going fast, in the fast lane. And as we're waiting for this, I already talked about the website, right? So be on the lookout for a new website. It's going to be amazing. You can find the mini-series. I traveled this last year, right? We went to Pompano Beach in Florida for the Sail for SmackDown. And we went to Lake Erie, Pelee Island up there, down to Louisiana. Got some big trips planned this year. It's going to be amazing. So you want to make sure you know what that website is for the shows, for healthy recipes, and all that good stuff. Okay, almost there. Almost translucent. This gives me enough time to say, because it is January 1st of 2018, so many of you are making resolutions. You're making goals. And you'll hear, I know I have seen on Facebook at least today, and Instagram and whatnot, people saying, no, don't make resolutions, make goals. I'm like, it's the same thing, although resolution tends to be like more based on a year. Really? I don't think it matters what you call it, what you do, as long as you have something you're working towards. You have a goal. Make it something, it's a SMART goal, right? I'm just going to stick with goals because that's what I'm used to saying. Make it something that you're going to be able to do every day. So yes, you want a lofty, big goal, break it down into individual tasks so that you can work your way there. For example, I'd like to gain more muscle. I'd like to gain a little more definition, and I want to do really well and place in hopefully place in the 3 triathlons I'm doing this summer. 3! I did 1 last year, which was awesome. Now I'm doing 3. So I created a training schedule that I can do that fits me and builds up to it. So I'm starting with what I can do, and then keep pushing myself. All right. Another quick example, because then I'll move on, is like I'm going to do 100 push-ups without stopping, right? I've done it before, but it's been a while. So let's see how many, if I can do 100 push-ups without stopping. So my goal is, okay, I need to do this many by this date, and this many by this date. And so then I work up, and my goal is to get that by summertime. I can get there. I'm confident I can. Just got to make sure I put in the time, the effort, and work to get there. So, big goal, hairy, audacious goal, break it into small tasks, time bind it with time, and you're set to go. Okay, our onions and garlic, are getting translucent here. Let me show you what it looks like. What? Let's see if I can get it focused in. That doesn't work out so well. Okay, you can kind of see. Kind of hard with that light. Turn that light down for you. Turn down. There, now you can see a little better. A little better. So that's what it looks like. They're just brown. Round and a little more translucent. Stir. I got talking about gold and I got excited. I could have stopped this a little bit ago. I apologize. I get excited. Okay, we're gonna throw in the pepper now. 1 poblano pepper. Use gloves. If you want a different kind of pepper, you want habanero pepper, you want ghost pepper. You're crazy, but you can. And if you want to, totally go for it. You have the cojones for that. Man, I'm proud of you. Go for that and add it in. Wear gloves when you're cutting it, please, because, you know, I smell that pepper. And you're just gonna, you know, you're cutting it, and all of a sudden your eye itches, and you rub your eye, and you're like, I'm never gonna do this, and you rub your eye, and then you're like, it burns. It happens. Trust me, I've done it. Maybe it was this poblano pepper. It wasn't that bad, but it was still bad enough. It tingled. I was afraid. Okay, all that stuff is now making a beautiful.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa's yelling at me. Anyway, so they're cooking down really now. We're gonna add our one big thing. It's so hard with this light sometimes. It's like I want it to work. We kind of got whatever. It's chicken stock. It's unsalted chicken stock. It's 4 cups worth. 4 cups. One of them. We're just adding that. Woo. Whoa, that's good. Okay, so there's multiple. Now, if you look up white chicken chili recipes, and you're like, there's so many, well, I shouldn't say you're like, you'll see many different types of recipes out there for it. You'll see ones that are like creamy. You'll see ones that are more like chicken soup, right, with broth and all that. All those are great choices, awesome things, and it's really a personal preference. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make mine. So we have all that in there. We have the chicken broth in there. Maybe you want, if you have a big family, you might want more than this. This is just for Katie and I, and then it'll work for a couple meals after this. I'm going to add in our black beans right now. Add in the black beans. Add in corn. Now, black beans, a little different thing to add. Because, you know, most like white chicken chili doesn't have it in it. I like black beans personally, and I thought that white and black contrast would be kind of cool to have in it. And then we have white beans. If you just want white beans, that's great. You can have corn. You don't have to have corn. Totally up to you. It's customizable. Like almost everything you can cook, you can customize it to what works for you. So now we have the garlic, the onions, the pepper, the corn, and the 2 types of beans all in here. Now let me show you what I'm going to do. I see some comments here. Let's address these comments real quick, man. All right, we have a pepper that smells just going down. It's beautiful. Oh, man, I got lost in my days. Hello, Happy New Year to you too, Robert. Thank you for watching. No worries, man. It's been crazy with this. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's that? Whoa. Okay, I can like comments apparently. Yay. Okay, so it's been crazy. That pepper. Oh, my gosh. Woo. Forewarned, that pepper gets you. Okay, I'm better now. Cask Coffee, man. You gotta check out Cask Coffee Company. Amazing stuff. Okay, so no worries, Robert. It's been a crazy time with holidays and all that stuff. Easy to get mixed up on days and all. I'm glad you're here. Thank you to you and everybody who's watching now or in the future. Thank you for watching in the future. Your future self. Hi, my past Spencer says hello to the future you. Why they gotta be black? They don't have to be black, Hunter. You could add any types of beans you want in it. White beans, white, like Great Northern white beans work. cannellini beans, I think is how you call it. I'm dying here. Ooh. Those would work too. So those are options, right? You don't have to have black beans in there. Up to you. The recipes I was reading about, some had 2 of the white beans, just 1 of them. And you know what? I'm like, I like black beans. That's why I'm adding it. But great question. Love it. If any of you have other questions or comments, I'd love to see them. Add them in below. I'd love to see it. So here's what we're going to do. Now I'll bring you over here because it just looks so pretty. So we're just cooking on it. It's still on a medium-high heat right now. Look at that. Pretty. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep that on the medium-high heat. Here's where we get funky. Now, you do not have to do this. This is totally optional. Again, totally optional. Optional. And that is, we're going to blend some of it because if you want it more like a broth, right, so more like a chicken soup style with that brothiness, you keep it like this. And you would skip out, oh, I forgot some of my ingredients. I almost forgot. You would skip the potatoes and you would just add in the chicken, right? I almost forgot my ingredients. You need to add these ingredients before you blend it. Cayenne pepper. Now, I'm just going to add in, that pepper already has enough, I'm just going to add in 2 shakes. 1, 2, that's going to be enough for that. Oregano. You're going to want about 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. So 2 teaspoons. Now, if you're not comfortable just guesstimating like me, that's cool. Grab a measuring thing, that works. Chili powder. You probably won't see many recipes that call for chili powder. Mine does because I'm going to add it and it's going to be delicious. I'm not going to add too much. I'm going to add like 4 shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. All right, so 4 shakes of that. That's probably an eighth of a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon, something like that. Okay, now you're going to add 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. Is it focusing on that? I don't know. It's ground cumin. It is what it is, right? So, yeah, I'm being honest. It's ground cumin. So, you're going to need 2 teaspoons of the cumin in there. 1, 2, my counting doesn't make any sense anymore. Okay, there's about 2 teaspoons worth in here. So, ooh, it's already simmering. Yay. Dogs are barking upstairs. It's crazy in the Jones household on New Year's Day. We get wild. All right, now I'm just stirring in the spices. All right, so, ooh, man, it smells good. And if you're not comfortable guesstimating, use a measuring device. That's totally cool. Okay, so now getting back, I got distracted. Thank goodness it was right there. You can have a blender. If you have that whisk thing, blender-ish, whatever, it's going to work, right? You just want a blender. Now, this is only if you want that whiter, creamier sauce, right? At least thicker. I like mine really thick. My white chicken chili, so I don't want it to be chicken soup. I want it to be chili, and my chili is generally very thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop in some of this deliciousness, including the broth. Get beans, get everything that you have in there. Not literally everything, but a good chunk of it. Because I still like, the chunks of everything else in it. And I know some people said they didn't like onions. That's totally cool. You don't have to have onions. I would have the onions. You can use onion powder. But you can cut them up a lot finer if you wish. That's totally cool. Whatever works for you. All right, so we have our ingredients in here. Now I'm going to add my red potatoes. I only had 3 red potatoes left. I didn't plan so well for this show. So what we're going to do is with the red potatoes, I'm just going to cut them up here. I cooked them, excuse me, beforehand. So they're soft. Honestly, all I did is I just did them in the microwave to make it quick and easy. So I washed them, stabbed them a couple times with a fork so that the air can get out of them. And the water, hot water and all that stuff, steam can get out. And made sure those are soft, flip them over a couple times, done. And this is going to help get our creaminess in there. You do not have to have them. It's totally optional, remember, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see. We're just going to blend it. There we go, all right? Starting to get that creamy, tender, that's what we're looking for. Our soup's already simmering really well now. And you can make this as creamy as you want or as little as you want, up to you. You could even do your whole soup if you want. I'm not going to. High, really done it well. Turn it down. Woo, that pepper, I tell you. Gotta survive. Woo. And we're gonna shut it up. On top, there we go. So basically we took what we had and we just pureed it, right, as much as we can. It's going to be amazing. It's going to add our creaminess to it. So take that out, so we don't need that in there anymore. We're just going to add this back in. I turned my heat down. I don't know if you noticed, I turned my heat down with it so that it wasn't really reducing the broth that was left in there. I don't know if you heard me when I was blending. You could blend your whole soup if you wish. That's totally up to you. I'm not a fan of doing that because I still like having the beans and the corn and all that in it, right? Those chunks in it. I like that a lot. So that's just me. I would keep it in there. Keep some of it in there. But that's, again, my choice. You do what you wish. Maybe you don't want any of it. Maybe you want to do less. So you can get different consistency. So, there we go. This still offers some nice whole vegetables in it. I couldn't think of the word for a second, but also has this creamier texture. Now we're going to add our chicken. So again, our chicken. Can you focus in on it? It's so hard to see. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. There we go. Now you can see better. Shut the light off. All right. So the chicken again was in the slow cooker with water, ground onion, ground garlic, and some chili powder, just a little bit on there for low throughout the day. Shred it right up. Set. So all I'm going to do is add that in here. And stir it in. Now, just like most chilies, I find it best to let it simmer for a while. Even better if you let it sit overnight, not simmering necessarily, but just, you know, let it simmer for a half hour or so, an hour, and then let it be ready for tomorrow. Let it sit overnight, and then you're set to have it for dinner tomorrow. So this is white chicken chili. Because I added black beans, it's not white, right? So if you wanted to, and you wanted to add black beans, but you wanted it to be more white than like grayish, then what I would suggest doing is waiting to add the black beans till the very end, if you wanted black beans at all. Wait till you add in the chicken, right? So wait till then, and then add them instead of blending them up. That's what's going to give this a grayer look to it. If you don't mind, go for it. If you don't want black beans at all, don't put black beans at all, and it's fine, right? Whatever you want. It's really flexible. I enjoy being flexible, both because of yoga and with how I eat. So look at how delicious that looks. I can see, whoa, shut off these lights here so you can see a little better. That looks delicious. And it's going to be amazing. So we're going to let that simmer there for about an hour. Then I'm going to shut it off, cover it, let it stay there overnight, and boom, I am set for my lunches. I'm set for dinner tomorrow. I'm set for any time. I want white chicken chili because it's cold outside. It's below 0 as of right now. It was a high 1 today. So yay, warm. Ooh, we had 1 degree. And there we go. That's it, folks. I really appreciate you watching. Remember, this recipe is going to be so delicious. You're not going to want to give it or share it to your friends. Like, oh, here, have a bowl. No, no, no. Just share this recipe with them. Tag them below. Do whatever you need to do to let them know, because you're going to save this recipe for yourself. You might share it with your family. Maybe. If you're nice. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Please check this out. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube/SpencerJonesin. And you're set. So youtube.com/SpencerJonesin, and you'll find me. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got a new website coming out. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be amazing. New website coming out in about a week. So be on the lookout for that. I will let you know when it is live and ready for all y'all to go and check out. Love some feedback when it is. All right. Have a great day, folks. Enjoy it. Have a happy 2018. Make it a great night. Make it a great and fantastic year. We'll catch you later.